Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Olivia Joy here. No need for a long drawn out introduction. We're just gonna hop right into this video and have a transparent blanket conversation. And yes, I have my blanket here with me today so that we can do this. I feel like conversations like this are ones that need to be had, and I myself am going through a journey of just healing and evolving and growing as a person. And you know, why not share these parts of my journey, and why not be transparent and vulnerable with you guys? And someone else may be going on this journey too. So you know what? You are not alone. If this is you, you are not alone, because what I am getting beat in the head with healing, acceptance, acknowledging certain things about myself. And man, when I tell you, this is not the most fun thing to do. It is not the most fun thing to do, but it's worth it. It's worth doing the work. It's definitely like when I never really thought that I understood what people meant when they said they're doing the work. I get it now. Fully. It's funny because the smallest habits that we form as humans can be like from the biggest piece of trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give you guys an example. Say you lick all of the icing off of a cupcake before you eat the cupcake, right? Before you eat the bread part. So you lick all of the icing off. You're thinking, I'm just licking off the icing. Like this is no big deal. Like this is the best part of the cupcake. So why not eat the best part first? Then all of a sudden one day you realize, shoot, I do that because I'm a younger sibling, and I've always felt like I needed to get ahead in life and I need to experience the best things in life first, or I need to hurry up and grow up because my older siblings are grown up. When you come to this realization, you see that the reason that you like to lick the icing off of the cupcake first is because you felt like you needed to get ahead of life as a child. What? Where did that come from? It's just like, as of right now, I am reading this book by Viola. It's called Finding Me. I'm only in like the first probably 8 chapters of the book, which is fairly, still the beginning of the book. But she talks about being able to accept things from your past and accepting that as a part of yourself instead of trying to stuff it away. And man, like when I was reading about that, it's just like, that's a really, really hard thing to do. Those things that were traumatic to you in your childhood, those things that we try so hard to forget, those things that we run away from, the things that we thought made us unworthy. Seeing and learning that you actually have to take that part of yourself and love that part of yourself and allow that to be a part of you. Man, when I first read that, I was like, no, absolutely not. As I go throughout life and my everyday and I evolve and I grow and I change as a woman, I'm starting to realize the importance in doing that. Your childhood and things that happen to you at a younger age is not going to be something that you can just all of a sudden get away from. That lives with you for the rest of your life. And because childhood is such a huge developing factor to an adult, that it sticks with you. That little girl that's in me that may feel like she's unworthy sometimes and may feel like there's something wrong with her and there's something wrong with the way that she expresses her feelings and does all these things, is the same little girl in me that comes up every now and again. You know what I'm saying? And it's important to acknowledge why. I've just kind of been on this journey where I'm acknowledging why I am the way that I am. I'm learning so much, definitely learning so much, but if you're on this journey as well, I just want you to know that you are not alone, because Olivia Joy is going through this journey too. It's just been a real journey of just realizing and having to acknowledge certain things about myself that I didn't necessarily even know that I needed to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have it all together, like none of us are perfect. None of us, we're all going through this life trying to survive just like the next person, you know what I'm saying? And purpose plays another huge role. I'm starting to understand my purpose. I'm starting to understand, like what was I put on this earth to do? When God put me on this earth, what did he tell me that I needed to do? Like, what was my assignment? I know my purpose, right? But I'm still trying to figure out how to go through and live through that and allow God to do his work through me. That's when acknowledgement is key. That's when accepting who you are is key, because you can't fulfill your purpose unless you are comfortable with who you are. It's just, you may fulfill aspects of your purpose, but in terms of fully living in your purpose and living your truth and stay true to yourself, you can't do that unless you really take the time to evaluate and break down who you are, why you are the way that you are, why you react to things the way that you react to things, why you take things to heart the way that you do. You know what I'm saying? That's just really an important piece to life that I feel is kind of, I feel like it's not talked about enough. Being able to accept myself and stay true to myself in that way and be comfortable with who I am and know that I am worthy is definitely a journey. It's an ongoing journey. I think I realized that knowing your worth doesn't just stop at knowing your worth. Like, you can know your worth and still have times where you struggle understanding why you're worthy and struggle to feel worthy at certain times. It's important for me, as I continue to go through my life and evolve into this woman that I am becoming, that I take hold to that and I recognize the things that, okay, what from my childhood, you know, made me feel like I wasn't worthy? Why when people do this, why does it make me feel like this? What happened in my life that made me feel unwanted? What happened in my life that made me feel judged? But to be like completely honest and transparent, these things are natural things for humans to feel. Like, I am still a human. I be having to tell myself that all the time. Like, Olivia, don't be so hard on yourself. You're still a human. You're still gonna make mistakes. You're not this perfect person. I'm a perfectionist at heart, and I have to tell myself every day, you are not perfect. Girl, you are not perfect. Why are you trying to be perfect? You're not. Jeez. Anyway, my camera's about to die. I feel like this was a great conversation. If you like this video and want to have more conversations like this, let me know in the comments. Growing and evolving is definitely something we all have to do at a certain point of our life. And it may not be the most fun process ever, but it's definitely something that's needed, and it's worth the journey and it's worth doing the work. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.